Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Allison Maloney alongside Rob Finnerty. And the Summer Olympics wrapping up on Sunday, but the ratings came out yesterday and they were the worst since 1988. The games, remember must-watch TV? Yeah, no, that didn't really happen.
They used to be, right?
They used to be, but have now become a platform for partisan politics.
Joining us now, a man who can talk about both former Olympian and Air Force veteran, as well as a current Colorado Senate candidate, Eli Bremer, joining us on the show this morning. Eli, nice to have you on.
All right. Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
It's our pleasure. I want to talk politics first. You're challenging Democratic Senator Michael Bennet in the state of Colorado for his seat in 2022. What made you decide to launch a career in politics? Why now?
Well, I was just watching your segment right before this talking about $3.4 trillion going through the Senate, and that's going through on a party line vote. Michael Bennet, the current incumbent from Colorado, he's billed himself as a moderate, but he's walking in lockstep with the Democrats. And, I have a 6-year-old son. He's still in bed. He's enjoying his last week of summer. But I guarantee you what he's not going to enjoy is the $3.4 trillion that Senator Bennet is trying to sock him with that he's going to have to pay for the rest of his life.
Eli, what isn't Bennet doing for Colorado, and what is your vision?
Well, first of all, Bennet actually doesn't do much. He's been in the Senate for 12 years, and he's basically carries the water for the leadership. Now, this hit me square in the eyes when, after the Larry Nassar scandal, we had this horrible instance where the Team USA gymnastics doctor molested over 300 young women. I started working with a whole bunch of sexual assault survivors, and we worked on reforming the Olympics. The Olympics are actually chartered by the United States Congress. I discovered that Senator Bennet was the founding chair of the Olympic caucus. So we reached out to him, and he refused to do anything to help us reform the Olympics and to get support for victims. So we were able to bring liberals like Diana DeGette and conservatives like Senator Cory Gardner together, but Bennet did nothing. And that's just one instance, but that's really his entire career. He's done nothing to help our state. He's just walked in lockstep with single party rule by the Democrats, and enough's enough.
I'm curious, we're getting closer now. We turned the page from the Tokyo Olympics, and NBC says the ratings were bad because of the 13-hour time difference. I disagree. I think the ratings were bad because the Olympics have become woke. Megan Rapinoe won bronze, and Subway now is using her as a spokesperson, and franchisees do not want posters of her in their restaurants all across the country because she's kneeling during the national anthem. What has changed since 2008 when you were in the Olympics?
Well, I think that's a big part of it. And remember, 2008, that was actually also a 13-hour time zone.
Yep.
Beijing and Tokyo are basically the same. So, no, I 100% think I've talked to a lot of other athletes who've been doing the postmortem on it. When you start the Olympics in the middle of a pandemic and you have athletes shoving social justice views down your throat, it doesn't work. They made some other really stupid mistakes. Like we were having athletes who are getting out of the pool and they've just broken world records and we're slapping a mask on them. There's no scientific reason for that. So I don't know if that was virtue signaling or what it was. And the Rapinoe thing has gone so bad that many of the Subway franchises have asked Subway to pull the ads. Well, of course, that's what's going to happen. Don't go offend your consumer base. Sports are a respite for people to go away from the problems of the day. And I think that this Olympics, you turned on the TV, you wanted to watch Team USA and feel good, and you had critical race theory and masks shoved in your face. And of course, people are going to tune that out. That was just a really bad decision.
Yeah, Eli, you served our country. You're an Olympian. How does it make you feel, when you watch the Olympics and even some of the sports, to see athletes turn their back on the American flag?
It's horrific. But you know what's great is there were still some amazing performances out there. My really dear friend, Army Lieutenant Amber English, she won a gold medal in skeet. She's been working on that for years. She served our great nation. So there were performances like that I got to see, and as a broadcaster, you get to see some of the behind the scenes, and most of the performances were good. But this will tell you, when you get into wokeism, it doesn't take that many people to destroy a great thing, because the vast majority of the Olympics was incredible, and yet people turned it off because a few people tried to destroy it with this wokest ideology.
15 seconds, Eli. Just quickly, should we go to Beijing and celebrate the Winter Olympics in China in February?
I think the U.S. is going to do the right thing. We're going to send the athletes, and we're going to do a diplomatic boycott. Let the U.S. athletes go over and kick China's butt on the field of play. but don't let China get away with what they've been doing. I'm very familiar with China, what they're doing with the Uyghurs, what they're doing with their international policies.
Yeah.
Those need to be addressed, but that's the right way to do it.
Eli Bremer, good luck to you in the state of Colorado. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see us soon. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. More Wake Up America coming up right after the break.